Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Davis Mills and...
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading him out, the former Stanford man at quarterback. Davis Mills. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Mills now. Open man there is Collins, complete. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Mills. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Austin Johnson gets the sack defensively. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Touchdown! O.J. Howard from 6 yards away. And the Texans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll roll him out right. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. They'll look to throw again. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, 51 yards. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
These two teams all tied after 1. Third and short yardage, Mills. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks on the touchdown toss from Davis Mills. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Going deep here for Allen. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the creating extra contact.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And, you know, talking before the game. The two-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for two, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for two early? That's what people are wondering about.
Houston set to take over. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Now Mills. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Pierce gets this one running right. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mills throw taken in there by Cooks. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mills. There again is Cooks, complete. And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Rex Burkhead taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans have retaken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Charger drive about to get going. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They snap it to Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this offense able to convert. On fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and 10. Herbert, he'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Taking it about the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah.
They want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Back to throw here, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. Here's a toss coming right. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. He'll get this up awfully close to a 1st down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shy. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, and the same...
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to... ...17. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not willing. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. It has to start right here, right now.
Understand, they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more.
That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards left on second down. Pierce now up the middle. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Burkhead going to run straight ahead here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Here's Mills. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. Pretty sensational one-handed catch, and for a tight end, he's got really good hands.
One of the things that we've seen continue to develop is how hard guys work on making one-handed catches. Because back in the day, generation before, you never even practiced it because that was kind of being a hot dog, right? Nowadays, it's another way to make a play.
Here's Herbert. Oh, what a move. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer from a yard out. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all. Game long. Receivers have been open constantly. And he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Extra point play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now out comes Houston. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put the behind us and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Mills' throw taken in by Collins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Mills. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mills again. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Mills on 1st down. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where
And Mills is intercepted for the third time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And that one will go down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that score.